The UPDF's pursuit of LRA rebel remnants in the Central African Republic enjoyed considerable backing while deposed President Francois Bozizé was still in charge. But 2 weeks ago, the C.A.R rebels, who had previously warned Ugandan and South African troops to leave the country, toppled Bozizé and took charge of the government there. This made uncertain the future operations of the UPDF mission to crush the LRA in the Central African nation. Both the information officer at the U.S. Embassy in Kampala, Elise Crane, and the UPDF Chief Political Commissar, Colonel Felix Kulaije, have confirmed the suspension.
So the U.S. military advisors have temporarily paused their cooperation with the Central African Armed Forces, or the FACA, in the Central African Republic while we consult with our partners. Now, we have consulted with the Prime Minister of C.A.R. and are consulting with the African Union, the government of Uganda, and other regional partners who are determining the way forward for the counter-LRA operations in C.A.R., given the illegal seizure of power by Seleka and the fluid security situation there. So our partners are really in the lead of this effort.
We have suspended our military operations in the Central African Republic following the C.A.R takeover of authority in the Central African Republic, as we do consultations here and there.
This, coupled with precarious security conditions prevailing especially in the eastern DRC and friction between Sudan and South Sudan, which directly border Central African Republic, are some of the latest challenges for the East African Standby Force, which met in Kampala today.
Central African Republic crisis, the recent events in eastern DRC, the Mali problems, these are problems on the African continent, and they affect us all.
We are working with SPLA. Certainly, I'm sure about that nobody will enter South Sudan. I'm sure about that.
So, would Uganda, if called upon by the African Union to remove the new government not recognized by the body, actually heed?
If the AUC is unseated, you can get the results very soon.
Although LRA counter-operations have been put on hold for the moment, UPDF will remain at their tactical bases in Obo and Zara. Invisible Children, an NGO that has for years been campaigning for an international effort to end LRA attacks in northern Uganda and now the Central African Republic, warns that the halt should be temporary.
Desire and prayer remains that the environment in C.A.R remains conducive to efforts to fight the LRA. Any change, no change, we don't want a change that would make C.A.R a hub for LRA activity.
An LRA crisis tracker run by the organization indicates that last month alone, suspected LRA rebels killed 10 civilians, abducted 14, while 32 escaped from captivity in the Central African Republic. Gabriel Epenu, NTV.